Hello, cleaning connoisseurs, and welcome back to Viscera Cleanup Detail. In the last episode, we went ahead and cleaned up a decent amount of this area, so we're going to continue. We need to go ahead and get some bins over here to sort of pick up some of the body parts and such. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll start cleaning down this hallway, hopefully, today. Alright. Just gonna get a couple different containers here. That way I don't have to keep trudging back through all the goop and gore here to get them each time. Definitely want to clean up this area next, so that way this trek will not be a messy one in the future. Alright. We'll go with one more bucket for right now. See how that gets us going. Alright. Make sure my head and stuff is still in there. Yep, everything's in there just the way I left it. Good. Now, let's go ahead and get my feet cleaned off here, because they're going to be bloody. Alright. Now that that's cleaned up, let's go ahead and get one of these bins. Stand it up. And start getting trash into it. Alright. Oh, we're about at the bodies here. Not sure if it's two bodies or not, which is not a good sign for this guy if I can't even discern if it's more than one body right now. He did not come to a good end. Alright. Get these footprints cleaned up here some. Really, I might be able to even clear the path all the way down to the machine, which could be a good thing for me, so that way I can enter data without having to make a mess each time. Let's go ahead and clean our mop off here real fast. And let's get our good light over here. Hopefully I didn't just step into some of the blood and such. Let's put it about there. There we go. Alright, lots of blood to clean up. Sort of to be expected. I've been tracking it back and forth in here quite a bit, so not really shocked by that. Alright, we're able to get the foot. Don't know whose foot this is exactly yet, but we'll put it in there. Alright, so much blood down that hallway. Alright, and the blood has contaminated our water at this point. Go ahead and throw that one away. We had another one here. That'll work out fine. Got this broom here too. Alright. As I said, really right now I'm just wanting to get the hallway to the machine where I fill out the paperwork cleaned off. So that way I can just enter paperwork as need be without having to worry about it too much. Alright. Eliminate the trash as well here. since I'm back over here, might as well clean the mop off again. Just jump right over the light there. There we go. Actually need to move the light down here some so I can see more clearly what I'm doing. Alright. We're almost down to the machine. Had one bloody footprint there. Oop. All right. Get a bunch of this junk out of the way, which will then make my job easier of getting to my paperwork. Alright. Need to clean this off again. And the water's dirty. So let's go ahead and get some new water. And then we should be good of getting to the machine. We are making progress. That is not going to help us with progress, but we caught it, so it did not make a mess. I don't need the machine giving me a hand. Just needed to give me water. There we go. Alright. Let's see with the light here how we're doing. Got some footprints over there. Pretty good in this area, which is really all I want to get to is just the machine right here. So, alright. For right now, we're going to leave that as it is, because now we can go ahead and clean up this body, as well as put the paperwork in for it. Alright, so it has been decapitated. Ooh. You know what? Didn't say I can only take alien heads back, so I'm going to take this guy's head too. Well, that's a mess over there. But oh well. Alright. So I'm collecting his head. Let's put in Kyle's paperwork. Alright. There we are, Kyle. He has been eviscerated, decapitated, disemboweled, or dismembered. Did not see that he was disemboweled, so I'll leave that. And he was halved. Alright. He really went to pieces. His head seems to be in good shape, though. Alright. Dignity shown. I like corpses. That's why I'm collecting his head. We're going to incinerate the rest of his body. Head may not have been incinerated. There we go. I like to be honest. I mean, I probably shouldn't tell him what I did with the head, but I'll at least be honest and tell him that I didn't incinerate it. Alright, that one's put in there. Let's see now. Aw, got it on the window. Darn it. There we go. Yeah, the mer people really took care of him quite well. One thing I wish is that the lighting in here would be better. It's so hard to see if I'm doing a good job or not, as it's so dark in here. And I'm sure when the crew come back in here, they're going to have the lights on and everything, and then they're going to be like, oh, Ray didn't do a good job cleaning the place up. Yeah, well, if you guys had given me some lighting while I was doing the stuff that was better than what I have, maybe I would have done a better job. Alright, random barrel. That can go in the incinerator. Whoop. Cut that corner a little bit too close there. Alright, this is more of the cryogenic storage. There we go. We're gonna need this light over here. Move that a little bit so it's sort of out of the way. And we'll keep chucking stuff into the fire. This is just a biohazard one, don't need to worry about it. I don't like the music, so we're just gonna get rid of it as well. Knew I was gonna bump into something with this. Alright. Well, let's see here. He seems to have his head attached. He has been disemboweled. He's missing his arms and his legs. So, let's fill out his paperwork. Jump over the light there. Alright. So, he was eviscerated, he was dismembered, and he was halved. Actually, I can't even sit. Oh, I'll put that in the report. Not sure if he was halved, as I can't find the other half of him. Alright. we'll incinerate what we do have. Do mermen eat people? Maybe that's why his other half is missing. Alright. We'll let corporate decide on whether or not mer people eat humans or not. Alright. Need to get a bin down this way so that way I can go ahead and start putting some parts into it. Oh, this one's pretty full as it is, so guess we'll just chuck it into the fire. Alright. Oh, we'll have this one here. Get that chips bag in there. There we go. And all the little organ bits. Want to get some of this blood cleaned so I don't make a mess everywhere. Probably need to bring the water down this way so I don't have to trudge back up here for it. But that water's probably going to go bad here soon enough. So I'll wait till the next clean water, then I'll bring it down. Alright. I got a giant tentacle to deal with here. Alright, so let's go wipe off our mop. And at the same time, let's go ahead and grab the laser. Because I think this is the best way of taking care of the tentacles. Awesome. That worked out nicely. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Get this beer can out of here. And see if we can get what remains of the tentacle out of here. Hey, that'll just basically fit in there. Perfect. Need to be careful carrying this so I don't make a mess all over the place. Making some nice squishy sounds in there. Alright. That takes care of that. Oh, there are his legs. Alright. Oh, we did find his legs. So I guess that's good. Let's go ahead and wipe our mop off here. Probably that's going to be the end of this water then. Yep, looks like it. So we'll take that, throw it away. We'll get another bucket of mop water to take down the hallway with us. Did that just... Yes, it did spill out. Really? Alright, well, let's get a new bucket of mop water there. And let's clean up the mess that the old bucket made. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this over here. Let's a bit out of the way. And we'll actually need our light down here. trying to make a pathway so I can go past this without making an enormous mess and get a bin that I can then use to put the pieces in. That's my plan. Oh. Mob's dirty again. Alright. Oh, did I step in it some? Looks like I did a little bit. You know, might just be easiest to make a mess and get through here with this. I don't know. Really don't want to do that though. I can help it. Just go ahead and pile up the parts over there. Oh, another merman head. I got one of those. I don't need two. Alright, need more water already. At least that one didn't spray all over the place. Alright. Well, we're making progress here. Almost gotten to where I can get the bins without a mess. Don't want to accidentally bump into the wall and get merman blood all over the place. Alright. Want to make sure I hadn't bumped that paper where it had suddenly gone somewhere also. Because I like reading the stories. I want to be able to read that still. Alright. Need to clean this up again. So much dirt. Alright. I have accomplished my goal. Alright. Don't bump into the merman. Perfect. His hips really just rolled in nicely there. That went well. Alright. And we're almost to story time, then we can read the story of what this guy had to say. Definitely seems like there's blood or something in this area. Is that a piece of organ? How did he get a piece of organ hanging from the light there? Good lord. As I said, these mermen are really not very sensitive to the poor janitorial staff and such. I mean, really? Having to clean the ceilings because you got stuff on them? It's just rude. Alright, let's see here in the good light. George Seaman, Marine Maintenance Technician. Goddamn company, once again I'll miss little Johnny's smile as he opens his presents this year. I've been forced to remain in this hunk of metal under the sea. I don't even know what the hell we're doing down here. I know one thing though, whatever it is can't be good. I caught glimpses of weird shit through the viewing windows. Indigenous sea creatures maybe, I don't know. I keep hearing something big knocking on the hull. I swear something is out there. It's out there. Well, you were right. It ate you, so something was definitely out there. Alright. Ooh, don't bump that over. Oh, is this water already, Grody? Alright. Well, I guess we need more water then. This hallway has been one big mess. Let's get the light. There's some blood up there, so... Once again, like some of the other places, how do you know when some place this dirty and disgusting is clean? I mean, it doesn't seem to want me to clean it all the way. So I guess we'll call this rusted nastiness, clean? Definitely have some blood here to clean up. Make sure there's not any on the ceiling again or something. Alright. Well, his body I'm gonna have to carry through, so let me go ahead and dump this body off first. And then I'll come back and get the merman's body and chuck it into the furnace. There we go. We'll see if we can get some of the merman into a bin. It'd be convenient if we could. Then again, they could just give us pieces that are going to be really annoying. Alright. Really? Alright. We are fitting a reasonable number of pieces into that bin, so that's a good thing. Can I get his hand to fit in there as well? Sort of? Maybe if I turn it over. There we go. saved quite a few trips down to the incinerator by getting some of the body into here. Alright. And back down we go. I figure if I can get this little hallway cleaned up this time, then all I have left is that side hallway up there, and then to do things like the bullet holes and such, which will probably take another 2 episodes to get all of that taken care of. So, that's the goal, is to get this hallway done in this episode. Alright. Tracked a few footprints here, I know. Alright, so there are some small bits left. Let's go ahead and get in their bin out here. Don't know what this is on the creature or how exactly that works, but should go in there pretty easy. Get his head in there. This piece is relatively small. Nah, better not risk it with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this container of body parts. And back we go to the furnace. Alright. That went in nicely. Probably can get all those pieces in one more bin. Nope. Won't fit. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and take this piece then and go ahead and just throw it straight into the furnace. No sense in possibly making a mess with it. There we go. Huh, this body looks barely even touched. I got a piece of intestine here. So he was disemboweled in some way. And he made a heck of a bloody mess on the wall, but really, he could probably even have an open casket. Yeah, I don't see much wrong with him at all. Alright, well let's go ahead and write the report up for him. Am I trouncing through things? Yes, I am. Now let's go write up the report for him. There we go. Muriel Steiner. I'm gonna put eviscerated since I saw guts, but that's about all I saw. So, not sure otherwise. Not sure how she died. Lots of blood everywhere. And some intestine. But overall, a nice looking corpse. Dignity shown. Same as normal. Incinerate it. And how did the intestines get on the floor when there doesn't seem to be a hole in the body? Alright. Well, we got that all filled out, so we're good on that. Get the pieces that fell out of the machine here. Alright. I'm gonna want a whole bin here. Oh, another piece of intestine. Alright. Put that in there. But I'm gonna want a whole bin here to try to get this body in. There we go. And as I put in the report, definitely dignified way of taking care of the body there. Nothing but the best. So much blood on the wall. Really a mess. Oh, my mop was not clean because it had dirty water from the bucket. I did not realize that. Alright, so I will have to clean the bucket or get a new bucket and such. Try to get this body taken care of first here. Don't want it bumping the walls and such and making a mess along the way. There we go. Let's go ahead and take care of that mop bucket as well. Thought that was gonna happen. Ah, well. Alright. Make sure this whole area is clean. Alright. That seems to have taken care of the walls there. We'll put the mop bucket over there. We got a foot here of one of the mer people. Can fit into that bucket pretty much. Nope. Darn it. Oh, don't tip. get this bin of pieces over here and thrown away. There we go. Had some footprints along here. Probably the bucket was dripping some. There we go. Clean up this corner. Then we'll turn to the mess down that way a little bit. Just take this and put it over here for right now. Out of the way. We'll deal with organizing and bullets and bullet holes all at the end. But for right now, I just want to get this area cleaned up. Alright, that over there. We've got a nice extra light here, which is a good thing. Alright, we can see some blood right there. Got another container back here. Alright. Let's check back here first to make sure that we've got everything cleaned up. Looks pretty good. Alright, so we've now actually cleaned all the way to the machine. There we go. Not a bullet casing. Need to count those at a point in time. Alright, let's take the toxic waste barrels out of here. You know, I wish there were some cool things I could see outside the ship, because I mean they were saying how they were seeing all kinds of stuff, but I don't get any of that. I don't get to see the cool creatures. Why was there a bit of organ here? I do not know. Alright, well, we'll take it and put it in one of the bins for right now. Don't know why that jumped. Alright, let's use the light. here is the amount of trash that these people just seem to throw all over the floor. And that's probably why the mer people attacked in the first place. They were upset about the littering and stuff that was going on in their sea. Can't say I blame them. This is quite distressing. That should fit in there. Oh well, I'll just make an air trip with it because I don't feel like having a mess all over the place. Okay. So I think we've cleaned up everything here pretty much other than the bullets. And we want to leave those for now. So let's go ahead and throw away these. There we go. Not sure how I stepped in something right there, but alright. This water I haven't really used here much, so I think I'll just keep it for now. No reason to throw it out. Unless I dump it, then that would have been bad. We'll just put it right back over here. And we will go ahead and take our light over here. Alright, and that sort of shed some light on the task we have for next episode. But I think with clearing out this hallway and the sort of side hallway there, I'm going to call this episode good. If you enjoyed what you saw in this video, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and as I've said before, if you make a mess, clean it up yourself.